My name is Steve Moak, and I'm CEO and founder of Sharetek. Today, I want to take a few minutes and talk about a point-of-care cup, also known as a 10-panel cup, also known as an at-home test, also known as an instant test. I want to share a little bit about some of the pros and cons of what these little tests can do and the impact that they can have in treatment planning or identifying drug and alcohol use. So you're probably familiar with these. You can buy them online, off the internet, off Amazon, Walmart, CVS, Rite Aid, very standard. And the way that this process works currently is that you would purchase this test, take it at home, and the requirement should be that another individual or a loved one or part of your care team would actually have to perform an observed collection. What does that mean? Exactly what you think. This person would have to have eyes on stream to ensure that that sample was provided by that person. As I've spoken about previously, this is a terrible and outdated process. This is re-traumatizing, stigmatizing, and just an outdated practice that we believe should be eliminated immediately. So let's say, assuming that that sample was collected via an observed collection, you have to fill to an appropriate line within this cup. And then what will happen is that these strips inside this will start to provide a line that will either indicate the presence of that drug or alcohol within this cup. So the benefit of this is that theoretically it can provide a very rapid result. The downside to this, outside of observed or not observed, would be that they unfortunately have a very high false positive and false negative rate. So a 10-panel test can test for a wide variety of different substances. But really, when you look at it compared to what the Sharetek test can do with 100 plus substances that can be identified, there really is a very clear difference in which one should be used if you really want to know what's going on with that individual. The other downside to a point-of-care cup, as it's often referred to as the at-home test, is that even with someone observing, there is still the chance that that individual could add something to the sample. They could use a prosthetic device that could contain synthetic urine. Google the Whizzinator should you want to at your own risk. These are prosthetic devices that are used specifically to fake and substitute drug and alcohol test results. And there are actually certain substances that run at an even higher false positive and false negative rate. So when important life decisions are being made for that loved one, your son, your daughter, your husband, or wife, you need to know with 100% certainty that the test that you are using will be giving you accurate results. If we are talking about investing $10, $20, $30, $40, $50,000 in an inpatient treatment center or a wilderness program or an outpatient program, you can't hope that those results are accurate. When you need to know, the Sharetek test and the drug testing with dignity that we offer to our clients, patients, and members really stands head and shoulders above all other testing methods. One of the other things that these point-of-care tests don't offer is quantitative results. What does that mean? Quantitative results, like the Sharetek test, for example, will be able to identify the level of the substance within that individual, and it will be highlighted very easily to read at the top of the report. On a point-of-care cup, the only information that you'll be getting is a yes or a no. And these are actually done by just using a very faint line. Think of it as kind of a pregnancy test. You need to be able to see that line very clearly, and oftentimes in these point-of-care cups, you will see a very faint line, maybe a line or a distinctive line. With so much on the line, from criminal justice to divorce and parental rights and treatment options and living at home, we understand that these results have to be 100% accurate 100% of the time. So using a point-of-care cup does serve some benefit, potentially, of being able to provide a rapid result. But if you really need to know and need additional information besides just a yes or a no, a 10-panel cup may not be the best option for you and your loved ones. If you'd like more information, please find us at betterdrugtest.com. My name is Steve Moak, CEO and founder of Sharetek. I'd love to spend a little bit more time educating you about drug and alcohol.